Hey everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Thank you for tuning in. We are back at Firelink Shrine. We were able to clear almost pretty much all of the Farron Keep Swamp, at least all that was like relevant. And so we're back here at Firelink Shrine to just do a few more preparations before we hop back into the DLC. You can see a few things have changed. Most notably, Cirrus here is back.
If you should require assistance, use my sign. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
I guess she showed up when we picked up the Dream Chaser ashes up near that Farron Wolf bonfire up on that big building. And we also have a scroll to give our friend, what's his name?
Back again, I see. I suppose this means you're after sorceries.
Orbeck. That's it. I knew it all the time.
Oh my. This is stupendous. Then the undead legion of Farron possesses sorceries quite unknown. Thank you for upholding your end of the bargain. I doubt I ever would have made this discovery alone. Now, let us unravel the thing, so you may put these new sorceries to use.
And probably learn some new sorceries I will never use. Cool.
Come again.
Thank you, Orbeck. Which is your name I always knew. Okie dokie. Alright, we're all leveled up. We've done all of our quest stuff here for now. Looks like Cirrus has departed. I think we're ready to jump back in to Ariandel. One last thing of business. Let's make sure to ember up. Let us traverse back into the painted world. I think our primary goal for this episode is just going to be to find a bonfire. That's going to be our main mission. We've traversed quite a bit of territory, so I'm pretty familiar with a decent chunk here. We have yet to find any sort of bonfire, so that will be the goal. Let's do just one quick sweep of this first area. Now that we know these guys are alive, let's see what happens when I do this. Okay, well. It's not all of them. Oh, fun, the stuttering's back. Really good timing for that. Wow, just over 2 hits it takes to kill. So these trees in this starting area aren't alive, just to sort of mislead you when you get further into the level. Oh. Probably could have gotten the backstab off. Where we killed the bug, okay. Another fire breather. More guys on that hill. if I get backstabbed. Follower helm. I think we've read the follower armor already, so I won't bother reading that one. Launching. Oh, he spears it. I was wondering what that noise was, that racket. Still no backstab. I need more practice. This is where the snow falls. Is there anything else in this area I need to be aware of? Don't think so. It's just sort of a small introductory area. There's going to be some way to get up to that. I think that's for later. I think that's on this right side here. In fact, let's see if we can get up there. That'll be our first side quest. I wonder if there's a way to stop that. Yeah, you're not fooling me twice. Shame on me, if that were the case. I'm a seasoned veteran now. I'm all grown up. Well, this is a sight for sore eyes. You guys could just come one at a time, that would be delightful. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. Oh, okay. Still no backstab. Broadcaster wind up pretty well. Okay. Anyway, a few more guys up here. See if we can get them down one at a time. Or we could just do all three of them as well. That's fine too. Excuse me. I don't know how that didn't hit me. There we go. Took long enough. Alright, now we actually get to see what's at the top of this hill, and yep, just as I had predicted. Follower Javelin. You know, let's at least read that. Sounds neat. Where would it be? Well, it looks like a javelin here. Artisan. Here we go. Light spear wielded by the Farron followers, balanced to allow for throwing. The followers attack in groups, surrounding foes, shielding themselves, and thrusting their spears at their foes. On a final command, they hurl their spears at their fallen foe to give the retired warrior an honorable send-off. Well, that's nice. Skill Hurl Spear. And practice the followers by throwing an illusory spear that assumes temporary form. Alright, so you don't actually lose the spear when you throw it. That's nice. Might be something fun to play with, maybe PvP. Okay, well that one mystery is solved, so we don't have to go back to this little nook again. Now, I remember running from this area, there was, okay, the wolf is gone, so the wolf fight, at least here, is just a one-time thing. But we know that isn't the last time we run into the wolf. So at least we're prepared for it now. We can no longer be fooled by those tree people. Uh-oh. Dang it. I was about to say we killed that wolf without it howling and alerting everybody, but then, of course, that wolf sees me kill his friend. Good shooting. Alright, there's those tree people. Oh, more wolves. As long as it's like 3 at a time, that's fine. I think I can deal with those. Okay, we're up on this hill now. It's the tree people. Another thing we didn't do is go over this where these bug people were, so let's do that. Crap. Wow, they just had perfectly staggered attacks. Still have those tree people shooting at us. So we gotta be on our toes. It's this frozen weapon. We'll read that when we're safe. Assuming I don't forget about it. 3, 4. That's how many licks it takes to get to the center. 90s kids. You. Okay. Got some wolves up there. Might be able to just ignore them. Let's see what... Oh! I was wondering why that guy was in that pose. Probably this. Crap, crap, crap. Ooh, that could have been bad. Black Firebomb. Are we relatively safe? Oh, wolf is up there, it's not bothering me, so let's check out that spell we acquired. Do you remember what it was called? Frozen Weapon. Infuses right-hand weapon with frost. One of the spells left behind by the young sorcerer Sullivan before leaving the Painted World. Imbues right-hand weapon with frost. We are familiar with Sullivan, since he's one of the bosses in Irithyll, so I guess this is where he came from. Sullivan was born and raised inside the painting. Well, that solves that. Yet had little use for his frigid homeland, since he had not yet experienced loss. Interesting. So Pontiff Sullivan was born here, and then I guess he went to Irithyll where it's also really cold, so he's not too keen on those warm climates. Okay, so this is brand new territory. I'm not familiar with this part at all, so exciting. There's more fake trees. I'll have to treat these trees like mimics from now on. Gosh, I don't know if I really like these high cliffs, because that's It's a really great place for a gigantic wolf to hide. Oh, path splits off. Oh, look at that. Well, that's definitely new territory. And a bridge leading right up to it. Oh my. Well, I think we're gonna have to set this aside, because I think this is probably going to be the main direction we go. Some impressive mountain peaks here. There's a little building off to that area. Oh, and there's a ladder here. We can climb down. Wow, okay, a lot of options. Let's see where that other path forks off to. Never mind, we found a bonfire. Fantastic. Our primary mission is successful. Fantastic. We actually made some tangible progress. Okay. So let's do some more exploring. Maybe set that main path up to that chapel for some future episode. Let's see what's in this little nook here. Oh. Just got super foggy. There's an item over there. Oh, okay. We must have to drop down from up there, so there must be some way to get up there. So I can't reach that item from here. This must be some kind of shortcut to the bonfire. Of course, this leads back out to those bugs. Let's not retread those steps. Okay. Oh, there's a hole. Oh. I think it's where the bonfire is. Okay. Let's maybe see what's down this ladder. Probably some kind of ambush. Oh, some more bugs. I see you fellas. Just a buzzing noise it makes. Unsettling. Okie dokie. Shriving stone. I don't think that's new. Oh, crystal lizard. Oh. Well, guess we're not getting that guy. Oh, I guess we are. Fall damage counts. Oh, wow. So this is like a whole thing. Oh my. There's a fire breather over there. Looks like that might also lead up to that building. This looks like a drop off. So we can't go back once we go this far. You know, I almost kind of want to see if I can clear that one area my first time through here with the tower and the wolves and those Viking guys, and maybe fight that big wolf. Because this all seems like new territory. I want to try and finish the places I've gotten to first. Let's go back to the bonfire. We can teleport to the first bonfire. I think that'll be the quickest way there. Then again, I think either way I'm going to have to run through enemies. Don't think I really need to rest. What am I doing on souls? Okay, not enough to level up, so not enough to really care or worry about. Let's see if we can make our way to that area somewhat unscathed. Me, dogs. Okay. Mostly unscathed. Ow. Okay. Walking on was a bit. Too agile for me to take head on. Thankfully they're staggered really easily, so once I land a hit, they're dead to rights. Okay, so we're mostly unscathed. We have 13 Estus going into this area. Still a decent chunk of this part we haven't explored yet. These big scary guys are the biggest challenge to that. Well, can't really be staggered either. These guys are definitely different breed from the soldiers I fought earlier. Heavy gem. Okay, so we haven't gone to this ridge yet. We've been in the tower. And of course we have that sort of valley there where we fight the wolf for the second time. Let's see what's over this way. Maybe try and hug walls to avoid as much confrontation as possible. Quite the plateau here. Homeward Bone. Alright. Oh, we can get a view of that church we saw earlier. Oh, coming right for us. Take care of the wolf. Good, good, good. Oops. Whoa. I got lucky there. Let's retreat a bit. Oops. Oh. I could have sworn I was off the edge there. Nice if I could clear this area. These guys take so much time and resources to kill. Get some backstabs off, I guess. Okay. At least one other guy and one arrow guy in the tower. See if we can duck into the valley and say hi to the big wolf. Is this guy alive? I think it is. Yes. 4 chops. Sometimes the splash damage goes through walls. Okay. So we're up here now. Is this new territory? Can't really tell. This kind of looks like the hill we were on earlier. Do that, we're getting chased by fire. Still chasing me? Oh, looks like we already had some damage on that one. Oh no! Oh, it can grab you. Oh man. That sucks. Well, gotta get those souls back. That's about a level's worth. Okay, oh, we're back at this bonfire. Yikes. I think either way it's gonna be quite a trek back. Let's maybe go to the first bonfire. That might be faster. Oops. Something hit me. Oh, I think it was a spear. Just trying to ignore wolves. Let's try and ignore as many enemies as possible before we get to our souls. Should be up this way. Gotta be careful. Okay, so back up on this hill here. See if there's anything of note. Oh, wolves. Howdy, fellas. Oh boy. At least they're dumb. Famous last words. Oh. Looks like those guys just like spawned in there. That's strange. Gonna have I'm recording this, right? That looks odd. I'm gonna just assume it's some sort of magic spell that makes them invisible from a certain distance and not a game glitch. Nice. It's one down. Oh, looks like that's also an archer. So you can land a headshot. Nice. Nice. Have one wolf there. I think I can hear more though. Yep. Down, boy. Heavy gem. Those guys seem to drop those. Millwood Great Bow and Millwood Great Arrow. Interesting. Oh, wolves. Can you get me from here? Is this tree alive? Okay. Maybe taking a little schadenfreude knowledge that wolves can't get me, at least for now. Let's see what's up this way. These dastardly tree people. I wonder if... Looks like that's all there is to this little ridge here. Alright, so we can go back down and make another left turn into the wolf fight. We're full on Estus, so let's just max out our health to be safe. And embrace our fate. Our wolfy fate. Hello, friend. I am ready. for round 2. Oh, your health's back to full. That's great. Oh, and you have friends. Oh, you know what? You know what? I changed my mind. Oh. Oh. Well then. Huh. Well, I guess that's how we get up here. And then I guess this leads over to the bonfire. Well, cool. So are we actually supposed to run from that fight? Very interesting. Alright, well, let's drop down and see what this item is. Okay, we do have a bow and an arrow to read. Let's see here. Millwood Greatbow. Great bow crafted with black oak and wielded by Millwood Knights. Only specialized great arrows can be fired from the bow. It is said that the Millwood Knights used these to face their sworn enemy, the Abyss Dragon. And the skills Pierce Earth. Fire a great arrow with a burst of strength and a prayer that violently shakes its target and explodes on impact. Well, that explains what was going on from the tower. Okay. Oops. Here we go. Millwood Great Arrow. Heavy, sturdy great arrows made of black oak that deal heavy damage but have limited range. Can only be fired using a great bow. It is said that the Okay, the Abyss Dragon. Alright, well, can't wait to say hi to that fella. This should lead us back to our bonfire. Alright then. Well, I think that covers that early area, so I think all we have left is forward progress. Exciting. Let's ember up. Press forward. Now, do we want to cross the bridge here? Do we want to go climb down the ladder here? Decisions, decisions. I still think the bridge over to this way is like main forward progress. We can cross the bridge to see if there's like a scripted event where it breaks or anything like that. It sure sounds rickety. No, I guess we can cross safely. Let's see what's going on down there. Something tells me that will not be the last we see of that wolf. Some more follower pieces of gear. Here's our point of no return. Oh! Oh! We're sliding. It's like Mario 64. I'm not gonna hum the song. There's a hill up this way. Okay. Oh, there's an item up on that little platform. Doesn't look like there's a way up there. Maybe we have to jump down from that balcony there. Oh boy. Oh, my favorite enemy ever of all time. Those gross spider monsters, I see them. Don't think I don't see you. Oh boy. Alright then. Oh, gross. It's a big, gross pit of sludge. Yeah, this is definitely the right, right decision, the right direction to choose to go. Don't regret it at all. Ooh, pretty. That's neat. Oh. Judging by those notes left, looks like you can actually get down there somehow. There's an icy tree and sort of spire there. Here's the buildings here. Huh. Quite a lot of mysterious landmarks. Well, let's get this part out of the way, shall we? Something tells me this water's gonna be poisonous. I hear a crystal lizard, but I don't know if I even want to bother right now. One of these things is definitely gonna come alive. Which one will it be? Oh boy. Oh, and that one's moving. Dies to one hit. Thank God. They move pretty slowly. Oh. Gross. We got like bird heads. The water doesn't seem poisonous, which is very welcome. Unlike the profane capital. Duck my attack. Oh. Oh. Thanks. I see you there. Homie, not even playing that. Done pie. Fitting. It's an item up there. Oh, if we drop down. That shriek is quite the jump scare. It's a gross looking tail. Okay, let's go back up real quick. See what that item is. Is there somewhere to go from here? Okay, that archway. Okay. Wonder if there might be a bonfire nearby since we can't get back to our first two. Okay. Budding green blossom. Alright. Oh, there's an item I missed down there. Yeah, we must have to jump from that platform there. Okay. There's a few items in this dump. Oh, well. Okay. Gross. Alright, through this archway. That's probably a perfect place for an ambush. Oh! Speak of the devil. Some more water. Is this going to be poisonous? Ah, it's got that sort of reddish foliage from those bugs. Is it portcullis? Can't get through yet. Must be a shortcut. Oh, that is a new person. It's like Voldo. Oh, it's got a bird head too. It's a lot of health. Staggered, it looks like. It's a little harrowing, these narrow corridors. Okay. That's where we came from. It's more of those bird monsters. Looks like an item up there, maybe. Oh, something's moving. Ugh. Oh, I have a ladder. Some movement over that way, so we can't get up there yet. Must get there through the ladder. Another view of this whole icy zone here. Item in that doorway. Looks like that's the only path we have. This stuff is. Looks gross. Bug eggs or something? Yuck. Maybe worms? Just all around, just really unsanitary. There's an item just sitting in that... sitting at the edge of the room there. Let's check the surroundings, see if there's any... Very wary for ambushes at this point. An ember, nice. Could that be? No. Oh. You misled me, you marks. This guy friendly?
Oh, well, there is nothing forlorn about you. You must be the other Ash, I suppose. Oh, finally, you have come. Oh, wondrous Ash, grant us our wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her. You are Ash, are you not? Is it not fire that you seek? Surely you have seen the rot that afflicts our world, but that which fooled the good father and buried the flame, after we had all made up our minds too. So, please, grant us one wish. make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see. Oh, I am so terribly frightened of timidly rotting away like those fools on the outside. Oh, please. It must be you. I like those.
Interesting. Alright then. Well, I sure wish you were a bonfire, but more lore is certainly welcoming as well. Okay, are those the same guys as before? And is there one, like, waiting right outside the door? Let's play it safe. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume this guy is hostile. Okay. Looks like that might just be a walking version of those bird people. Haven't seen another one of those Voldo guys yet. Oh, and there's a lot more of those bird people. Okay. Looks like this must be their little settlement here. I'm getting some flashbacks to the undead settlement. There's another doorway. Ah! Fantastic. Another bonfire. Okay, then. Well, we've lit 2 more bonfires here, so we have a sort of base of operations in this new area, and I think this might be a good place to close out this episode, and then we can dedicate all of next episode to pressing forward and seeing what all this business is. So, I'll close out the episode, level up, and we'll get back into this in a day or so. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.